This is one of those will somebody please think of the children moments, but it's kind of funny because the same people that are screaming about it had no problem when it was a male character. Funny how these moms against Disney work, right? Let's talk about the outrage over Agatha All Along featuring Cheeks. Marvel Studios and Disney have done it again. They've started a controversy that I will call a non-troversy, because the moment you dig into it beyond just the face value outrage, you realize that it's literally the dumbest thing. So let's talk about what happened. So if you watched the first 2 episodes of Agatha All Along when they dropped, you undoubtedly saw the scene that was pitched and recommended, and she wanted to do it, by Kathryn Hahn, aka Agatha herself, who is in her early 50s, and this is important to the story, I will get back to it, who suggested a full nude scene. And they were like, oh yeah, sure, if you want to do it, if you're comfortable, do it. So they did it. Now, of course, they hide everything. You just get a little cheek, and that's really it. But this caused some outrage. And then, if you start looking at the outrage, it doesn't make sense. Many of those groups that are against Disney showing women or anything like that, or even women in relationships with other women, were all over this. But notice how they were silent when Thor Love and Thunder trailers hit and you got cheeks from Chris Hemsworth. You know, I'm just showing the level of hypocrisy here that these moms against Disney type groups have, which I think is absolutely pathetic. And let's just be clear about this. Most people that I saw talking about this didn't have a problem with this. But there was another angle on this, if you will, where people were saying this shouldn't be done. You can't do this. You shouldn't do this because it's disrespectful to women. Funny, because many of these people, if you just look at what they're posting online, they're super excited that Sydney Sweeney is going to be Black Cat. So what exactly are you expecting from Black Cat? Because if you're going to keep in line with what you're saying, Black Cat better not show any cleavage, right? Or anything like that, because we got to keep it, in line, right? So people are clearly upset that they showed, first time in the MCU, cheeks from a woman that it's a 50-year-old. Or 52, I believe she is. 53. Whatever she is. She looks incredible for her age. So, this was a whole lot of controversy and rage that spun out of nothing. Just people trying to, once again, hate. Look, this series was always going to have an uphill battle. I thought the first 2 episodes were mid. In the best way possible, they were mid. They're not bad, they're mid, So I'm hoping the series picks up. But the least of my worries and the least of my problems with 2 mid episodes was Kathryn Hahn willingly showing cheeks, okay? Like, you should be more mad at the terrible pacing of the first 2 episodes than anything else.